Each photograph should have a focal point, or a center of interest to which the eye is drawn. The remainder of the photo should complement that central focus. The elements which go to make up the picture should not detract from each other. Imagine the viewfinder divides the picture into 3 equal sections horizontally and 3 sections vertically. There would be 2 vertical lines and 2 horizontal lines, intersecting each other at 4 points. Locate the center of interest, sighting it over one of these 4 intersections. Supporting elements should be arranged at other points. Give due consideration to the power of color. Red objects, for instance, draw attention more than dull colors. A red object can appear more prominent and closer than it really is. If the horizon is placed low on a photo, it creates a feeling of spaciousness. If high in the frame, it creates a more confined feeling. The time of day you take a photo will affect the result dramatically. This is also the case with the season you are in. The first and last hour of daylight can produce warm tones, which are flattering in some scenes. And this is sometimes referred to as the golden hour. The sun is low in the sky at this point, creating softer shadows. When the sun is at its fullest, it can create harsher shadows, which can be unflattering in portraiture. It can, however, create a dramatic feel in landscape photography. Overcast days can create a spread of light, which eliminates harsh shadows and creates a natural soft box effect. Winter lights can be cool and blue, with summer lights creating warmer tones. It's important to consider the shadows which might be in the place where you are taking a photograph. Shadows, or the lack of shadows, might be more interesting or dramatic at a certain time of day. By grouping, placing, or arranging in such a way that several individual components appear to have a sense of oneness, unity is achieved. By using components of similar texture, form, or color, or by enclosing an area as a unit through, for example, an arc, acting as a frame within a frame, unity can be achieved. Balance refers to an equilibrium, either symmetrical or asymmetrical. With symmetrical balance, there is duplication on either side of an imaginary line of components in terms of line, form, or color. Asymmetrical balance involves dissimilar placement of different objects or masses on either side of the same sort of imaginary line, but in a way that equilibrium exists. Proportion refers to proper sizing or scaling of components in relation to each other and to the total picture. Tall trees are not in proportion if seen in a small courtyard. Neither is a bonsai in proportion in the middle of a large expanse of lawn. Harmony refers to the way different parts of the picture fit together. Harmony is usually the objective, but not always in parts of the design. A photo with harmony tends to have a relaxing effect on the person observing it. Contrast is in opposition to harmony and should not be overdone. Occasional contrasts to the harmony of a picture will create an eye-catching feature in the photograph, adding life and interest to an area which would otherwise be dead. If all of the components of the image are of a similar texture or color, by having one feature of a different texture or color in the middle, a contrast is created, which can provide a focal point in the photograph. Rhythm is a conscious repetition of equal or similar components in the picture. It is usually created by repetition or transition of picture elements so that, for example, a receding line of perspective following a fence and its posts can draw the eye into the frame.